So once again, I'm in the car. It's the quietest spot in the whole garage. It's noisy out there. You guys don't want to hear that mess, so I'm gonna talk in here. All right, so I got a little bit of news, something I decided to do. I didn't think I was gonna do that this year. Pretty much my plans this year was to do the whole engine bay and then you know, actually bring it to a couple car shows this year. But I honestly don't feel like my car is fully there. So you're probably wondering, like, what's he gonna do now? You know, my decision is to actually start on the interior. You know, I want to take everything out. I want to take the front, I don't know about the front seats, but definitely the back seats, all the trim, the headliner, pretty much everything. And if you guys were wondering, my car on the interior, everything is fully stock. I actually show you guys what my car's looking like on the inside. So everything's pretty much stock, guys. The steering wheel, seats, rug, door panels, even the headliner is still that grayish color. The A-pillars, back seats are still there. Everything is still original, guys. So I think that's where I'm gonna start. Even these are still original. I actually swapped out the speakers and that's about it. Everything's original, everything. One thing that happened was that this here on this back seat broke, so I gotta somehow try and get this seat off. I don't know if that's happened to anybody else, but happened to me. So I'm gonna see what I could do with that. I'm gonna see how much I can remove today. I've removed some of these panels off before, like these side ones to do the speakers. I've never done the headliner or the visors or maybe a couple other things back there, but I think I've pretty much removed everything before, so it shouldn't be too hard. So yeah, let's start pulling everything apart slowly. I got a couple boxes I can store stuff in so I don't lose anything, some Ziplocs for the screws and stuff. So yeah, let's get started. So I haven't really looked for that rust that everybody be talking about. So looks like there's a little rust. So yeah, let me just remove everything and then we'll see what we're dealing with here. Alright, so I already ran onto my first issue. I can't really remove this thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn this. This is probably the only thing I've never had to take off, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to turn this. It doesn't seem like it wants to turn off. Like it feels like it's gonna break, honestly, if I turn it anymore. So I'll have to look it up on my phone and see what I have to do. Oh man. Alright, so I ended up just freaking destroying that freaking thing holding that. So yeah, mine has just as much, well, I don't know about just as much, but mine has rust just like everyone else's. So you know, water's definitely been getting in here. Over here as well, a little bit on this side, but definitely right here in this area. So good thing is that we're gonna remove all this sound deadening, whatever that shit's called, and paint this real nice and add some clear coat. It'll definitely prevent it from getting rust again, just from the clear coat and stuff. So yeah, take these off on the side, take out the back seats, all these trims, headliner, and then yeah, we'll just go from there. And I would walk you guys through it, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward, honestly. Whatever you see, man, just you see a screw somewhere holding it, you just remove it and just take off the cover or the trim. So same thing with the back seats, you know, just look for whatever screws are holding it and just go from there. So let's go ahead and start just taking this thing apart. So removing these seats right here, the back ones, they're pretty easy. There's some clips right here and there's another one over here. So all you do is kind of just tug up on here, same thing on this side, and you just lift this up. And then I'm gonna have to take this seat off, and like I showed you guys earlier, my thing broke right here, so I'm either gonna have to use a Dremel or just think of something to try and get that off. To completely take the seats off, there's this bolt right here. yeah, I'm kind of stuck right now. I gotta try and think of something right here, see if I can get this seat off somehow. So I'll get back to you guys once I figure what I'm gonna do with that. I don't know. Alright, so I figured it out. Pretty much what I did, let me show you guys. Oh shit, I almost locked it in, which I don't want to do. But I pretty much stuck this in here like that, and I just pushed it up. So if this happens to you, kind of just get it on the side and then just wedge it up like that. Kind of that action right there, and then you'll definitely get that out. So seats out. Alright, coming right back in here. To remove the back seats, this is my first time actually removing these seats all the way. You're gonna have 4 bolts, so 2, 4, they're right here, 10mm. You're just gonna remove all of those. You're gonna have 2 more over here, and then once you remove all those, these slide right out, and seats are out. And then to remove this bottom seat, and then you're gonna have this. You're gonna have that bolt right there that's holding the this seat right here. So let's go ahead and remove all those, get these seats out of here, and then we'll start on the side panels and stuff. Alright, one other thing, you guys, to remove this other side over here, these two are attached together and they kind of just got a bolt going in through here. So what you want to do, you want to loosen this one all the way, get this out of here. You're going to have it like that, and then you're able to get this other seat over here out. So don't forget that. And rule of thumb, whenever you guys take something out, so I just took that out of there, right? Put it right back where you found it. Same thing with the seats, the 2 bolts we took out of here. Put them back, put all those bolts back where you found them, right on the seat. So if you ever decide to put your seat back, they're right there, and then you know you don't have to go out and find or buy some. So yep, let's keep going now. Alright, so seats are out. I had this bracket that was left here. That's a 12. Take that out. If you have the other one on the other side, take that one out. So pay attention to the way the panels are going on, guys. So this panel here is on top of this one. So you want to remove this one first. Pop the speaker cover off, which is fairly easy. Get yourself a flathead. And I lost where did I put mine? Oh, it's in my pocket. Alright. So take that cover off. There's gonna be a little spot right there to stick this in there, and you just pop it out like that. I've replaced my speakers already, and I kind of did some crazy shit in there already, and all that's holding on this cover is this screw right here for me, but you might have some other thing going on in there, so yours might look different than mine, but pretty much the same thing. You might have to take out the speakers, which I'm gonna take out anyways. And yeah, let's just keep on moving here. So this panel is on top of this one here, and then once you remove this one, right, you're gonna have this one's next. And to remove this one, obviously you're gonna have to take this piece right here off. So take that off, kind of just wedge it under there, pop it right out, easy. Take that out. I think that's a 12 or a 14, I'm not sure. You might have to remove that one. Yep, you're gonna have to remove that one. Same thing on this side. This one here. These seat belts down here, you're gonna have to remove these. If you're gonna go this route, you can leave them there. I don't know what your plan is, but yeah, remove those too. Once again, leave the screws or the bolts where they're at, guys. You don't want to lose those. All right, you got another one over here and another one over here. Don't forget to disconnect your battery as well. I didn't disconnect mine, and I probably should, but yeah. All right, so we'll just go from there. Alright, so for these panels, guys, the two that I took out, that I removed, the clips, they're all like that. They all come straight out. So once you take out the seatbelt things, all you do is tug on them and just pull them straight out, and they'll come right out. So yeah, let's set this aside over here. We got one side done, and that's everything we got out so far. This shit looks pretty crazy, guys. Oh man. Alright, so I don't know what the fuck. I think this is part of that panel. I have to glue that back on or something. Throw that over there. Alright, so for your seatbelts, pay attention or take a picture or film the order in which your washers and your lock washers and whatever was in here, guys. Because once you take this out, you know, it's going to want to all fall apart. You want to make sure you know which order that went in. So yeah, like I said, just pull it straight out, it'll come off. Same thing up here. Once you take off the seatbelts, it'll come straight off. All right, so let's go ahead and get this side done over here. One other thing, the panel on this side above the window, this little clip thing here, see if I could light that up for you guys. There is a screw, there's a screw in there. You want to remove that so that the driver's side comes off. I don't know if the passenger side had one or not. I didn't remove one. Maybe I did have one and I just didn't put it back last time I removed these, but yeah, you want to remove that one, and it should be good. Should be able to just pop this off. Damn, my hair's a mess. All right. So for the most part, we got everything out. I still don't know. I still don't know what panels I'm gonna be putting back, but just to cover my ass and just so I have options in the future, I'm just gonna paint. Show you guys. All this sound shit I'm gonna take out, and I'm gonna paint all the way up to that rug where it ends right there. So right up to there, maybe a little further than that. And all of this up here, as well as the sides, pretty much everything. I just gotta take those plastic things off, try and get that glue off that's on there. There's a lot of work here. I gotta sand this smooth. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there's a lot of work here to be done. And once again, I'm not looking for like a show finish or be the best or anything like that. I'm just gonna sand it as best as I can, get it nice and smooth, just to get it looking good. Once I paint it, it'll look pretty good. All right, as far as like panels and stuff, I don't know which ones I'm putting back, but these wires right here, all these wires you guys see here, all those wires right there, I could put them all inside the fender, the quarter panel, and just run it all in there instead of just being exposed. And if I gotta extend some, I will. So yeah, I'm just gonna record this whole process. I'll walk you guys through it, how I'm gonna do it, even when I paint it and everything. So it's gonna take a little bit. We'll take it a day at a time and just do the best we can. So here's my mess. I'm gonna see if I could maybe put it all up there so it's not in the way and doesn't get damaged. I'll see if I buy some boxes too from like Home Depot or Walmart and just store it all. So especially the back seats, and when I get different seats for the front, I'm gonna definitely like wrap them up in something and just store them away. I don't know what time it is. Let me see. It's 1:04, so I think I'll have time to remove this up here, maybe the visors. I haven't done one yet. See if I could get that done before I leave, and then maybe tomorrow we could paint this black. Maybe we could spray paint this black with that fabric paint I was talking about. See if I pick that up tonight. So yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. And then we'll also paint the A-pillars and just go from there. We'll do it a little at a time. So let's go ahead and try and remove those. So I'm having trouble with that one, but I'll show you on this one. So you kind of just turn it this way and pull it down. And on this side, I don't think it's gonna turn that way. It's probably turn this way. I gotta put this camera down. All right, so once you get those both off, next thing is this rear view mirror. Mine is just all damaged, so I'm just gonna get another one. I want to get that Mugen one with that cover on the back or whatever, so let's do that. I guess you just pull it back like that with your finger. There's like a little spot right here. Just kind of pull that back. There should be some screws in there. I'm gonna pull my mirror off. This thing is garbage anyways. All right, now that we got that all off, make sure you guys put your screws back where you found them. You're gonna go over here. All right, so what you wanna do, you just wanna lift up on there like that, kind of just get underneath. Make sure you guys put your covers somewhere safe. You're gonna reuse these, or you're gonna paint these, which I'm probably gonna do, paint these, as well as paint this and all this, whatever. So 2 screws here, remove that. Same thing over there, remove that one, and you guys should be good. Alright, so I just showed you guys that side, but I'll show you how I did it anyways. So you kind of just stick this under here, like a little flathead, whatever, just to get you started. So once you pop it like that, should be one more clip in there, and then you just pull up, and you should be able to get these out. That right there, I don't know what the fuck that is. Might be my alarm on the car or whatever. I think it is. I don't know what that is. I think that's what that is. Anyways, so we got the pillars off. Got that off. I think what's next is these lights. Oh shit! So you just pop it out like that. Same thing over here. Kind of just pop it like that. So that comes out right like that. I got LEDs. If you guys don't have them, get them. You could actually see what you're doing inside the car. Once again, make sure you guys save your covers wherever you guys put them. Same thing with these screws. Put them back where you found them. You got 2 more screws, one there and one there. Remove those and you should be good with that one. So for this one, I just want to explain it real quick. It's just a cover like this. Get a really small like flathead screwdriver, like a real thin one, or anything you could wedge in between here, like a credit card or whatever. And you don't have much room to make that fit in there, but yeah, just wedge this plastic out of there however you can. Just try your best not to break it, and then you got 2 more screws here and you should be good. Alright, so we got that off. It's 8mm to get those off. This one you just twist off, pop it off. Pretty simple. So for my plastics, what I did, I just put them right back in like that. And so I put this one back on. I put them like that just so I don't lose them or anything. Plugs, you know, you just unplug them. Pretty simple and straightforward. So now I don't see anything else in our way. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull this thing off. All right, so I just saw that I think I gotta remove this shit that's on here, which makes it a little easier. I think I gotta remove this. I don't know yet. I don't know how hard this will be to put back. I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be too hard to put back, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it. Hopefully that's not a pain in the ass to put back. So yeah, remove that. Kind of just pay attention to the way that you took it off. So, because I don't know if you guys can see that, it's kind of different right here on this side. I think on this side it's a little different as well. So my front side is right here. So mine goes on like that. And yeah, just make sure you guys, you know, kind of remember which way you took this off, because there is a front and a back to it. So yeah, let's put that there. This shit is it looks insane. Alright, so we got a lot of this stuff off. It looks crazy, guys. Like I've never seen it look like this. But yeah, let's just keep on going. It should be able to come right off. Alright, so come back in here. Everything is loose. It should be able to come right off. No problem. So let's go ahead and try and take this thing off. There should be nothing really stopping it from just coming right off.
Tell the feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the night time. Only time I feel pain when I'm feeling low. That's why I tell it on my face that I'm down low. Only time you got my mind when I'm all alone. That's why I'm never really alone in the night time. Change hoes like clothes, I can get attached. Cause these hoes fast told us like lit matches. I've been feeling really lost, looking all attachments. I don't really go outside cause I hate traffic. I don't wanna go outside, get caught in traffic. Tell the feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the night time. Tell the feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the night time. Tell the feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the night time. Nigga really wanna die in the night time. Nigga really wanna die in the night time. Nigga really wanna die in the night time.
Alright, I feel like every time I'm trying to vlog the music, it's louder and louder and louder. I feel like my dad's like, yo, he's vlogging, turn that shit up. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's where I placed it for now. I didn't want to leave, I was gonna leave it on top of the car, but it'll probably get wet if I leave it there. But yeah, it's pretty easy. I'd say to do the whole car, what time is it? Take off all the panels and just do all that. It probably took me like an hour and a half. I want to say it took me like an hour and a half of like just while I was filming too, while I'm setting up the camera and talking to you guys. Probably like an hour and a half it took me to do this, so it wasn't too bad. Tomorrow I'm gonna pick up like 2 cans of that fabric paint or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna start with that, get that all painted, as well as probably while I'm at it, I'll just paint this. I'm not gonna remove this or anything. It's also got that rubber thing we took off that goes all the way around, so as long as I get it pretty far in there, I should be good. It should look pretty good. I'll paint this plastic thing, same thing with that paint, and yeah, we should be good. Should be pretty easy. pretty straightforward. Just gotta remove that plastic stuff there, remove the speakers, and yeah, I gotta unplug a lot of this stuff. I'm just gonna completely remove the whole assembly for the belt buckles on both sides. These wires, I'm just gonna run them inside. I'm just gonna run them inside the quarter panels. Same thing on this side, as well as all that wiring over there. I'm just gonna run it inside, just tuck it as best as I can. But yeah, it's gonna look good once I'm done, so it's all gonna be worth it. So now I gotta do a selfie. Hold on. This is a good thumbnail right here. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful for some of you guys out there. I try to show as much as I can. I mean, I can't show every single little thing I'm doing, but for the most part, I showed most of it. So, and I want to thank everybody that's subscribed to the channel. You guys already know what to do. Just leave a like, comment, and if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I got a lot more stuff coming. Stay tuned, all right? See ya. Only time I feel pain when I'm feeling low. That's why I said it on my face.